It's pretty chilly this morning. Check out my view. Look at all those cliffs out there. Yum, pancakes. That's hot. Oh, she's a bit toasty. That's a thick, thick pancake. And some fresh Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. So good. Time to flip this mega pancake. This thing's huge. These are from my backyard chickens. So they're fresh. They're so fresh that they still got chicken shit on them. Some tomatoes up in there. Takes a lot of work to make breakfast. Look at that, that's a lot of food. I'm not gonna eat lunch today. All right, so we're starting off. We're gonna do the Fisher's Tower Trail. So this is about a 2.2 mile hike out and back, and takes about, I don't know, depending on your fitness level and how fast you're going, can take up to 4 hours. It's not a long distance, but there's a lot of rocky terrain. So if you're brave enough, you can actually climb the towers. There's a lot of people that do. You can see them from here. Pretty sunny. This place has a lot of significance. There's actually been a lot of films that have been, a lot of movies that have been filmed in this area. For example, Geronimo and John Carter and Westworld, The Comancheros, all Western movies. It's about 10 a.m. and starting to get pretty hot already. Look at these waves. It looks so cool. Look at that texture. One of my favorite spots on this hike is coming up. There's this like chute that has some like staircase rock formations right here. That's pretty neat. And look at that view. stopping in the shade for some water. I need a little water break. There's not a whole lot of sunshine out here. And once the sun comes up around the peak up there, it's gonna be super hot the rest of the day. Check out this view though. Ain't that awesome? This is absolutely gorgeous. Dude, you guys, you have no idea how much joy being able to hike this trail brings me. I really love this area. Look at this. Look at these juniper bushes with this amazing view. Red rock country. Look at these cool rock formations. Peekaboo. You guys, I love nature. Look at this. It's like a bunch of thin sheets of stone. What a beauty. Starting to get a much better look of the towers. Look at this rock formation over here. People climb that. That thing is pretty amazing. Well, I'm right underneath the one of the towers. Thing is huge. It's really impressive up in person. Oh man. And then we got this other one over here. So the trail zigzags. It goes through here, all and around, and then around that bend. I'm sticking around here for a little bit because there's shade and it feels so good. Oh, smells good. Sandy spot. Just surrounded by these red rock towers. And I'm still lucky the sun hasn't poked out yet. I keep showing you guys this view, but I keep forgetting that this side is just as epic. There's Castle Mountain, Castle Valley over there in the distance. What a beast. This trail will make you feel like you're walking among giants, rock giants. So just a little bit ago, we were on the other side of that thing right up there, tucked around. So we've walked all the way around that. How's my hair? Am I looking good? All right, I think we're at the base of the Titan. And if you look straight ahead, I'll zoom in a second, but right around in that section, looks like bird's nest, like made out of clay. It just came from over there, zigzagged all around. It's like a giant zigzag. Look at that rock right there, just standing. So cool. Look at this. This is so cool. I think it's from the rain. I think when it rains, the water carves into the side of this rock. This is so cool. I gotta tell you guys, This is a short trail, but it packs a punch. There's so much beauty here. So many features, rock formations. And the trail is just epic. You know, you're right next to a giant 1,000-foot wall rock. And then the other side, just a sheer drop. That is so cool. And then you got these green bushes, juniper bushes. Looks like we're gonna get into some more shade over there. I'm looking forward to that. I think right ahead is where the ladder is. So this trail has a ladder that helps you get to the other side because it's really steep. Looks like we got some cairns here to help us navigate. Yep, there's the ladder. Let me see if I can get a good view without getting too close to the edge. There she is. So here's the infamous ladder. It's actually quite steep. And then so you go down and then you gotta climb back up and go around that way. And it's quite the drop. Let's go down there. Hey man, you get a real good scenic view on the way down. All right, and then it looks like you just climb back up. I think I'm gonna go this way, looks easier. So I don't really talk too much about this, but I'm a cancer survivor, kidney cancer. And I was hiking around the other bend over there, and I overheard some other hikers talking about somebody being diagnosed with cancer and being a survivor. And I turned around and I said, I'm so happy that they're a survivor. And I told them that I'm a cancer survivor as well. And then another gentleman in that group turns around and says, I'm a kidney cancer survivor. And like it's just kind of emotional for me to meet someone else that's gone through the same horrible disease, especially to meet them out here in the trail that I love. And we were talking and we had so many similarities. Same type of cancer, same staging, same location, same surgery. He was diagnosed and had the surgery performed on the same month and year as I did. This is wild. I wish I would have interviewed him, put him on the video here, because I don't know, I think that sends a powerful message that, you know, in the midst of difficulty and challenges, you gotta stay positive and find a way and keep fighting. So stay strong. Look at that. We're at a spot here. Look at this. This is beauty. There's like a window that's just cut out. You walk through here and gotta watch your step. This is quite the drop. Let's go see what's around the corner there. Watch your foot. So we're about 0.4 miles, a little under half a mile from the outlook, or where the trail ends. And I'm trying to hustle because the sun is out and there's no shade anymore, and I'm getting really hot. And then I'm gonna have another 2 hours to hike back out. I still have enough water, but it's starting to get pretty hot. What an epic view. So I think the trail goes up and around through here, and I think you can choose to go on this side of that fin or around it. And then I believe the trail goes all the way down and then it drops to get a view of what's on that side. And Onion Creek Trail runs over there in between these two canyon walls, or down in that valley. You guys, this is so cool. It's not the best lighting because it's full sun, so the camera's not going to capture the depth and the color of all the stone. But just take my word for it, it is pretty cool. Alright, so it looks like I'm about 1,000 feet from the end. So about a quarter mile or so. It finally leveled off, and I did catch a little bit of shade. So I'm not gonna go all the way to the very end of the trail. There's a reason. I'll share that with you guys in just a second. And by the way, I have this whole area all to myself. Haven't seen a person in quite a while. And I love how this is just flat. Like, it's been up and downhill, but now I'm at like a top overlooking the entire valley. It is amazing. Just desert for hundreds of miles. Man, that is beautiful. Some of my closest friends tell me that I'm a desert dweller. All right, I made it pretty much to the end of the Fisher Tower Trail. I can see the trail ends sign right there. Zoom in. There it is, trail ends. I'm going right here. I'm not going to the end. This is far enough. So I'm doing a solo road trip, and every other time I've been out here, I've traveled with my wife and my dogs, and I told my wife I was going to come and do this trail, and I could see it in her eyes how sad she got because we weren't going to be doing this trail together. And this is our favorite area of all the places we've been to, and I gotta say, this is probably my favorite trail I've ever done, and I've done quite a few trails. So I'm not going to the end because I'm going to save this end point for next time I come back with my wife so we can do it together. So sweetie, if you're watching, I love you, I miss you, and I promised you I wasn't going to go to the very end. I'm going to wait for you, and we'll come back and go to the very end. All right, time to head back down to the trail parking lot. All the way down there, 2.2 miles away in the blistering sun. Driving down through Castle Valley, and on the way in, when I turned onto this road, there was a sign saying that the La Salle Loop road was closed for some reason. I think construction, from like 8:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Which really sucks because that means that's the only access point I have from this area to get up to Warner Lake and Porcupine Rim. So I had to see what's going on up there. This is my view on the way there. That's super cool. So I decided to pull off to the trailhead to this Castleton Rock. So cool. Just wanted to get a better view of it. It's crazy how on one side you have Red Rock Canyons, and then on the other side you have mountains. Green mountains with, far in the distance, there's, I can see yellow colors where the aspen are changing. And then the long, straight, lonely road. The terrain just changed. There's a whole bunch of green, I think it's like sage bush or something like that. So we just came around that corner. We're on La Loop Road. And check out this view. This is the valley looking down. There's Castleton Rock out in the distance. Here's Castle Valley. And this is that long road is what we were driving on earlier today. These colors are in full bloom up here. I seem to have really good luck at always having places all to myself. There's a campground down there I might check out. So far the road is still open, so I don't know what that construction sign was about. Look at these mountains. This trail is pretty brutal. Surprised I haven't scraped anything in the truck yet. Got a long ways to go. You guys, this Porcupine Rim trail is no joke. Beautiful scenery, but man, it's pretty rough. I would say that for sure you need a four-wheel drive high ground clearance vehicle. More importantly, just high ground clearance. I haven't had to put this in four-wheel drive. Oh wow, there's a car wreck right there. That's pretty cool. All right, here's a steep drop off. What a beautiful trail, but man, that's, oh, something scraped down there. And the roads are really rutted out. Looks like there's a little camping spot. I guess I could camp on this. Every once in a while on BLM land or public lands, you gotta open up gates to let your vehicle through, because guys like these will, we need to keep them in certain areas. Hey buddies, are y'all friendly? Y'all look super cute. It's been a rough trail on the truck, honestly. Oh shit, even walking on it is freaking slippery. How the hell do you open this thing? Hopefully the cows don't make a run for it. Honestly, guys, I cannot wait to get off this trail. It's so bumpy and rough. I feel like my truck needs a bigger lift kit than what it has on right now to comfortably go over all this stuff. I mean, this spot right here ain't bad, but the sections that I passed earlier on, pretty harsh. I will say though, this trail is scenic, especially right now in October where some of the bushes are turning yellow, and then you got some small little pine trees. All right, we got a pretty steep drop here. I don't really like this. Let's see how it goes. This is a super steep incline. I know the camera won't pick it up, but I do have oh, there we go, 12 degrees of pitch forward. Oh my goodness. I really just want to get off this trail. So I guess I'm coming up on Sand Flats Road, just outside of Moab. I hope that's just like a regular road because I'm done with this stuff. Oh my God, look at these ruts. Oh my God. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, this is Sand Flats Hollow, and oh my goodness, what a sight for sore eyes, just a flat gravel road. But this trail, it just doesn't stop. Look at this last obstacle here. This is a huge drop. Like, I know Jeeps and stuff like that can take it, but like this is a full size, you know, Super Crew 4-door, 6.5 foot bed truck. You know, it's got a long wheelbase, and it's just barely lifted, and it's got just all-terrain tires. Oh man, all right, let's see how it goes. That was wild, you guys. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this freaking thing. Oh my God. I'm so glad to be off this freaking trail. Big Red did an amazing job. I'm so proud of her. Oh, fuck. Power lines, the signs of civilization. My goodness, this Sand Flats Hill, this road feels like a highway compared to what I just came out of. This is nice and smooth. My goodness. So this is what the entrance to Porcupine Rim campground looks like. Very nice road, very mellow. I hope it stays that way. To my complete disappointment, the road that leads up to the rim is closed and has now been designated a day use only, no camping area. You used to be able to camp here. I've never camped here, and I always wanted to. This is the second time that I'm not able to camp at a spot that I always wanted to. This is so disappointing. I'm gonna park the truck and at least hike a little bit and check out the rim. Guess, you know, that's the least I could do after, riding all the way out here. It's such a disappointment. Let's just park it right here, number 8. So this is what would have been my campsite for tonight, but it's all closed off. What a waste, because look at this beautiful landscape. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Well guys, sorry I couldn't take you camping here on the rim. It's closed off, but hey, at least I walked up here and I tried to give you the best view that I could. It's so stunning. I am so sad that they closed this area off for camping. This is unreal. This is just my goodness. Just a straight wall, and then like it curves down, and then just flat. So flat down there, so vast. And you got the Castleton Rock over there, Castle Valley. Here's another view. So cool. You can see where you can see the shadow that the rim casts casts over the land. And there's La Salle Mountains. I think that fishing for trout is a tomorrow problem. Wow, look at this. That is so cool. You guys see that? Just a wall, straight down. I'm the only one here. There's nobody in the campground. I didn't see anybody on the way here except for one motorcyclist the whole time. And it's kind of eerie. But anyway, so let's head over to the other spot and start getting settled in for the night. There's this campsite. I'm back at Porcupine Rim campground. I like this one. It has a nice backdrop there. It's got some shade, and the driveway is relatively flat. Right now I got my truck parked on a different one. I'm trying to decide. I'm being real picky. So currently I got Big Red parked on number 14. It has the flattest driveway, and I think it has the coolest backdrop. So that's why I parked it here. But it doesn't have as much shade as the other one. Guess this ain't too bad. Maybe I will stay here. All right, I got Big Red all leveled out. She was off by 2 degrees on the front, so we got pucks on both sides. And poor Big Red, look at all these scratch marks. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Anyways, I don't call them scratch marks. I call them souvenirs. battle scars from the trail. Racing the sun. I got here in time, but I gotta organize a lot of stuff, and I want to make some steaks for dinner and enjoy a bonfire and enjoy this beautiful campsite. Again, I ended up going with number 14 on Porcupine Rim Campground on Sand Flats Road, just out of Moab. I'm gonna cut them up a little bit so that they're easier to cook. Camp cooking is so messy, such a mess. I forgot to bring my grill grate cleaner thing, so I just used a piece of wood. It's golden hour. Got beef ribeye from the beef that we harvested this year. And let's get cleaning. So cool that they provided this stand. It like fits perfect with my grill. Look at that, beautiful. I'm gonna put the taters on first so they can cook, because the steak won't take too long. It's starting to get cold real quick out here. I wish I had a beer, but this old Coke will do. A little sody. Cheers, guys. Alright guys, I'm using my favorite seasoning. This is Bucky Badger beef rub made out of Rona, Wisconsin. Local stuff for me. Look at that juicy steak. It's gonna be real good. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Here we go with the seasoning. Gotta be generous, alright? Gotta make it tasty. And those taters are looking pretty good too. That jetliner up in the sky, I feel like he's my only companion. Got the whole place to myself. I can see the mountains on the other side from here. I don't know which mountain range that is, because I know that the La Salle Mountains are behind me. And the last of the sun just went in. Let's take a peek. Let's see how we're doing. Let's give her a good old flip. Oh man, look at those grill marks. Perfect. Oh yeah, that came out super good. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner and then go to bed. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you feel that I've earned it, please like and subscribe the video. It'll really help the channel out. And as always, guys, don't forget, pursue adventure and never stop exploring.